Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Shine Comics, and today we're going to be talking about John Stewart, Green Lantern's new comic book run. Bro, just look at the cover, man. Like, the cover alone just looks beautiful, guys. This new comic book series is part of Dawn of DC, and it is called Green Lantern War Journal, featuring John Stewart. And guys, I gave this issue 1 to read, and it genuinely was awesome, and it definitely has me hyped for the future of John Stewart, and I can't wait to see more, and best believe we will be doing as many breakdowns as possible for this series. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you guys like my videos, and be sure to support local comic book shop, guys, because this is just like, who wouldn't want to own this, man? Like, genuinely, just look at this, bro. So guys, this comic pretty much started off in space with, you know, a bunch of people just chilling on some type of spaceship thingy. You don't really know what exactly is going on until some weird type of invasion happens. Everyone kind of starts freaking out. Again, we don't know much of what's going on. One of the astronauts actually gets seemingly possessed and tethered to some weird type of life form, and we actually see a giant ring in the solar system which looks to be purple. I don't know, but yeah guys, pure chaos is happening in space. Now after this, we get to my favorite part and the fun part of the comic, seeing John Stewart. We see John Stewart pretty much just living life, man, just driving around, minding his business, and we see him keep on thinking back of him being Green Lantern, as of course you already know he is not Green Lantern right now. He then later heads to his mom's house, you know, just doing some gardening work, helping out his mom like any good son would, and he just keeps on thinking back to his adventures of being Green Lantern. He just can't stop thinking about it. And another important detail of this comic is that John Stewart looks visibly frustrated with his life, and it looks like he honestly misses being Green Lantern and all of the responsibility that came with it. Now we did see John Stewart's interaction with his mom, and it is so beautifully written, man. His mom walks in and pretty much says, "That's it for me, John. It's getting too dark to work out there. I feel like ordering in." You can see John Stewart is fixing the sink or the oven, which is pretty much broken. His mom then goes on about how John Stewart always loved fixing things. She explains how when John was a kid, he got a hold of his grandma's clock and took it all apart right down to the cogs. And it was all because he just wanted to see how it worked from the middle. And we see, you know, a callback of him being Green Lantern and playing around with his construct. Now, this is when the comic gets a little bit crazy. John's mom then says, "Your baby sister's sure taking her time getting home. Can you call her, see what she would like from Romas?" But John replies saying, let's not wait up for Ellie, mama. She might be..." His mom cuts him off and says, "John, what is it?" John gets startled by something, and then he says, "Oh, I just remembered I left some tools out. I'll be right back." Now John then goes outside and says, "Is there something I can help you with? I know you're there. We don't need to waste time like this. Come out." And boom, a bunch of constructs come out, and it's chains. Some type of Green Lantern actually chains up John Stewart with the constructs and says, "Wow, this is the great John Stewart. Y'all are so unimpressive up close." And then apparently you find out that John Stewart is under arrest and that he must surrender his ring or this will all go poorly for him. Now we find out that this is Lantern variant of the Green Lantern Corps, and that John Stewart is under arrest for the unlawful possession of a power ring of the Green Lanterns to whom he no longer belongs to. However, John Stewart then pleads that he doesn't have a ring, but Varian here actually detects hard light energies here, and every ring wielder has been accounted for except for John. Now Mr. Varian then tries to intrude John's house, but John says, "My mother is in the house. You have no authority to do this." Varian replies saying, "You claim you have no ring, yes? If that's true, how do you propose to stop me?" But John then goes crazy. He powers up and then he says, "I understand you're not from here. You don't know the culture. I get that. But let me explain something to you. If you ever try to put a chain on me again, you better learn how to use that ring first." As he then knocks this man into outer space. John is like that. And then immediately this guy literally says, "Yo, enough, please stop. I give up. I yield." But John continues tooling him, punching him in the face with his constructs. And he does not have a ring on while he's doing this. He's literally tooling this man without a ring. And John pretty much tells him, "Hey, tell your lanterns to leave me alone," with one final blow sending this man to orbit. Now John then goes back in to check on his mother, which John's mom asks about Ellie, who is John's little sister. Again, has Ellie called yet? Did she come home already and I forgot? I'd like to go to bed soon, but I don't want her coming home to a dark house. John then says, "Mama, listen, Ellie is..." Years ago, she pretty much implying that Ellie is dead. I also want to mention, guys, John's mother is pretty old and she's kind of, you know, she's not all the way there because of her age. However, John then says, "To hell with it." And then Ellie comes home. Ellie then says, "Mama." And John's mom embraces embraces her with open arms. And as we can see, guys, Ellie is fully green. This is not actually Ellie. Ellie is presumably dead years ago, as John was saying. This is all of John's doing with his powers. John is actually the Emerald Knight at the moment. Yeah, if you didn't know, Green Lanterns actually could use their imaginations to actually create people and their memories and all. Ellie and her mom then have a beautiful conversation, and it's just such an wholesome moment. I love it, absolutely. And you can literally just see John Stewart smiling in the background, happy to see his family. And this is just an amazing moment, guys. I love it. Now, to cap off the comic, we then go back to space and we see another Lantern who's pretty much exploring what happened in the beginning of the comic, where all of the astronauts pretty much died and some type of weird force or weird celestial being attacked them. And we find out that this guy is Lantern Shepherd, which he has a pretty cool design. Now, Shepherd is then attacked by these presumably tethered or celestial beings. They look like zombies, very reminiscent from the Blackest Night comic book series. But yeah, this guy is attacked, and he finds out that to actually destroy all of these beings, he needs to find the queen of them. And the only way he's gonna find the queen is by finding the person that she's looking for. And that person is John Stewart. And that's pretty much where the comic ends. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this comic book breakdown. Again, go support like a comic book shop. Go buy this comic. It is absolutely amazing. I will keep you guys updated on this series and posting videos about it and breakdowns. Drop a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you later. Peace.